Watch, Mueller issues nasty Trump demand. This is horrific, by Frank Spear for Christian News Alerts. Special counsel Robert Mueller is tasked with uncovering whether or not there was collusion between the Trump campaign and Russia leading up to the election. Despite no evidence implicating President Trump, Mueller keeps grasping at straws. The latest news from the special counsel came from Mueller himself. He is now trying to send out a broad request for documentation to the Justice Department. Specifically, the special counsel wants to uncover documentation about the firing of former FBI Director James Comey, as well as the decision made by Attorney General Jeff Sessions to recuse himself from the matter. The request for these documents came to light less than a month ago. This is significant because it marks the special counsel's first request for records to the Justice Department. Many find it odd that he is requesting documentation from the department that is overseeing his investigation. However, that did not stop Mueller from making the request. President Donald Trump took issue with both Attorney General Jeff Sessions and Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein for their decisions in this case. Mr. Sessions faced harsh criticism for recusing himself, and Rosenstein helped in the appointment of Mueller after working to remove Comey. Now Mueller's investigation has led him back to the Justice Department. His goal is to glean any communications relevant to those issues within the department, as well as communication between the Justice Department and their White House counterparts. This action suggests that the special counsel believes that there is something left worth digging into, though there have been no ties directly between President Trump and Russia throughout this investigation. Attorney General Sessions stated last month that he is willing to cooperate with any requests Mueller might have. He even offered to personally meet with Mueller if he wanted. "I want him to complete his investigation professionally," Mr. Sessions told the Senate Judiciary Committee. President Trump stuck to his guns and continued to express disdain for the special counsel. His reasons that they have no evidence to prove that there was a connection between his campaign and Russia, and questions why the effort is being made when more important things are at stake. There is an aspect of this story that no one wants to talk about. The information targeting President Trump and Russian collusion came from a report that was funded by the DNC. The spokesperson who works for Fusion GPS, the company responsible for this dossier and the Trump-Russia claim, said that their sources were all anonymous sources. These sources have proved to be non-existent. No one ever looked into this evidence before they put it on paper. Special counsel Mueller is seeking documentation about James Comey being fired, while Mueller lead an unbiased investigation into Comey's firing. This factor lends to President Trump's innocence and credibility and makes it seem as if this is one big witch hunt, just as the president has argued in the past. This is particularly true if their grounds for a full-on investigation is derived from mere speculation and innuendo with no factual support. It is hard to say what special counsel Mueller is going to say or do once he gets the documentation he has requested from the Justice Department. But one thing is for sure, Mueller's credibility is compromised due to his baseless accusations and investigation. Let's take a quick look at this, because they have Kushner there.
Next to the growing investigation into Russian meddling in the presidential election, we're hearing new details from a key participant at that 2016 Trump Tower meeting that's been under the microscope. This is the president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, faces new questions from Senate investigators about WikiLeaks. ABC's David Wright is at the White House tonight with the latest.
Tonight, the president's son and son-in-law both face new scrutiny as British publicist Rob Goldstone is finally breaking his silence about that infamous Trump Tower meeting with a Russian lawyer. It was Goldstone who emailed Donald Trump Jr. about dirt on Hillary Clinton from the Kremlin. "If it's what you say, I love it," Don Jr. wrote back at the time. Goldstone, a flamboyant promoter who worked with Trump on the Miss Universe pageant in Moscow, now insists he was merely a useful idiot trying to help another client. I should have listened to that little voice in my head, he told the Sunday Times of London, adding, if I'm guilty of anything, and I hate the word guilty, it's hyping the message and going the extra mile for my clients. The Trump Tower meeting did happen, but all sides insist it was not as juicy as advertised. The president's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, is facing new scrutiny, too, about WikiLeaks, for one.
WikiLeaks! I love WikiLeaks.
This WikiLeaks is like a treasure trove.
Investigators believe WikiLeaks acted as a conduit to leak Democratic emails hacked by the Russians. Last July, Kushner told Congress he had no contact with WikiLeaks.
Mr. Kushner, how was your meeting?
Nor did anyone he knew of at the campaign.
And I have been fully transparent in providing all requested information.
But the Senate Judiciary Committee says Kushner did receive emails about a WikiLeaks overture to Don Jr. back in September 2016, and he forwarded them on.
Mr. Kushner has been very clear that he will cooperate, as he has been, voluntarily, with all bipartisan requests from committees on anything that's relevant. He's done it, and he'll do it again.
Kushner now has until November the 27th to turn over Russia-related documents to Senate investigators. Tom?
David, thank you.
What Russian-related documents? WikiLeaks? Now they're claiming WikiLeaks is a Russian, I mean, really? Really? You know, this is a witch hunt. End it now and get rid of everybody over there. That's what I would say. That Sessions, that weasel. But again, you know, they got him pushed in a corner and he's afraid. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.